offers us a lot of benefits. To make it more easier for you, we split this video in two parts, and we start with the first part for the internal use. So, aloe vera is very well known and appreciated for thousands of years. Even Christopher Columbus used aloe vera on his crusades, and he called it a doctor in a flower pot. Everything happened in the ships, he used aloe vera, and his crew feels better very soon. To give you an idea of what is aloe vera able to do for you, I would like to speak about the three most important features from aloe vera. Number one is it cleans your bowl. That means the bowl is very important for you because in the bowl started the absorption of vitamins and minerals. What you see here is a picture from your bowl and these little fillers. It's very, very interesting to know that when we cut these little fillers and we unfolded them, the whole size of this bowl, which is normally 7 to 9 meters, is 240 square meters. 70 up to 80% of your immune system is located here in the bowl. What you see here is that a vitamin C molecule is absorbed from one of the fillers. It only happened when the bowl is clean, but because of air pollution, because of bad eating habits, because of stress, other things, the bowl is very, very dirty, and the absorption of vitamins and minerals is very, very slowly and very, very reduced. The second thing is, aloe vera brings back your capillaries to a normal status. Here you see capillar and the red blood cells. You see there's enough space, the red blood cells can move, and this is a perfect capillar. It's very important to have this size of capillaries because these red blood cells are like taxis who deliver vitamins, minerals and oxygen to all our organs. The big problem is this is a capillary from a baby. When we grow up, our capillaries usually look like this. They are very, very tight. The red blood cells can't move. It's like a big traffic jam in the rush hour. Nothing moves. And so there is not a very, very good delivery system anymore for your body. And that means some of the organs are missing oxygen and these important minerals. And here is where aloe vera helps your body, because aloe vera brings back your body, or the capillaries of your body, to the normal status. The blood flow started again, and all the organs get what they need to make a perfect job. And number three is this aloe vera contains up to 200 scientific proved ingredients, and this is a perfect balance. That means it's not only a question of what do I put in my body, it's also a question in which balance they are. Some vitamins, minerals or enzymes need a very, very special relationship that they can be absorbed from the body. And here, everything is done from the nature, so you can be sure that it is really a perfect balance with a very, very good absorption. The quality of aloe vera is another very important thing, because if there is not a perfect quality or a reduced quality, the effects are more small, of course. What we can say about our quality is that we just use the real aloe vera. This is a Barbadensis Miller. You have to know that there are more than 200 different kinds of aloe vera, and often when people go to a flower shop and ask for the aloe vera, they just get aloe vera for decoration, but they don't have this healthy benefits. So the real aloe vera is a Barbadensis Miller. The second thing is, we just use leaves from the highest quality. We make sure, or we are sure to have this high quality, because our aloe vera plants are growing in the natural, unpolluted, and in a semi-tropical area in Mexico, in the beautiful valley of Jumare. And another thing is, our aloe vera leaves have organic quality. That means there is no insecticides or herbicides used when the plants are growing. Another very important thing is the Totaloe process. This is a new and revolutionary formula using the latest knowledge and technology. What does it mean? The juice is processed without losing any of these worthful ingredients. And this is definitely a revolution. And this ensures a very high concentration of the good benefits. And this is really something unique. Just to give you some figures. For example, calcium. When we compare calcium with a hand-filleted procedure, which is normally the standard in the industry, and we compare it with the total aloe process, you see calcium per milliliter is 241 normally. Because of using this total aloe process, we can increase the calcium to 1,597 milligrams. Of course, this is just an average because it's a natural product, and sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. But the balance is always the same. But you see here an increase from nearly 5 to 6 times more. The same is for the magnesium. From 58 normally to 291. That means you get more of these very, very important ingredients with our product. And why is it important to have calcium and magnesium? Both of them has to be in a perfect balance to be absorbed from the body, and these ingredients are responsible for very, very good balance of the acid and base balance. The most problem for the people is that there is too much acid in the body, and with calcium and magnesium we can regulate it to a perfect balance. Another very important figure is the malic acid. You see here from 2,000 to almost 6,000. That means even here we triple the ingredients with this total aloe process. Maybe you ask yourself, what is malic acid for, good for? And the literary says malic acid is perfect to reduce your pain and to boost your complete energy. I would like to introduce you this doctor, Dr. Ivan Danhoff. He is called all over the world father of aloe. Why? Dr. Danhoff is the world's leading expert on aloe vera and natural herbal remedies with over 30 years of experience in research and in practice. And this doctor, you find him here in a patent from aloe vera, from the method of processing aloe vera leaves. You see, Dr. Danhoff and also Ramiro Estrada Avalos. He is the owner of the plantage in Jumare where our aloe plants are growing. Micronization is another very important tool to increase the effects for your body. What means micronization? You see, when we eat food, it's one thing. But it's not important what we put in our mouth, it's important what is coming in our bone. And when these particles are too big, our bone, our immune system is not able to absorb it. And what we do with micronization is we reduce these molecules from our product to smaller parts. Compared with the big steak which is on your plate, you can't put the whole steak in your mouth. And what you do when you cut it is something like a micronization. That means these smaller parts are better for the absorption. And when we increase the bioavailability, there is the faster absorption. It's more easier, more effective for the body. And the faster absorption leads automatically to better results for your well-being, for your health, and for a lot of other things. This is what we realize with microorganization. 99.5% aloe vera in our gel drink. It's a very, very high concentration, and this is another big figure for our quality, and even these seals are very important. Here, the IISC from the International Aloe Science Council, this is the most famous seal all over the world, but we have also from the US government the organic seal to confirm that our plants are really growing in a healthy, unpolluted organic atmosphere. And maybe one of the strongest seals in the world is the halal seal from Malaysia, because they have the strictest rules and the strictest controls. And when you have this certificate, you can be sure that it is really something special. This is the top of the top of the top, definitely. Let's talk about our products. We have the aloe vera gel drink. We have two different variations. We have one with concentrate from real grapes and one with vitamin C. The benefits are nearly the same. We just adhere to the real grapes, maybe for the taste. So it depends on your personal taste which one you prefer. Both of them delivers very, very good benefits. For example, protection against microorganisms. On the other side, also promoted both of them a physical well-being. It helps to fight against fatigue, especially now when it's springtime. It's not so easy for some people. It promotes also the digestion, where a lot of people have problems. It helps to normalize the blood sugar level. It is good for a healthy skin, and you will see these benefits very, very soon. But when I talk about very, very soon, it means 4, 6 weeks up to 3 months. It's not a drug which you take when you have, for example, a headache. You take a pill, and after 20 minutes you feel better. This is a food supplement. This is a natural product, and you have to give your body some time that it can work in your body and to find the solution. We recommend this gel drink with vitamin C, for example, for smoker, because with every cigarette you destroy vitamin C in your body. And here you have a fantastic chance to refill the vitamin C inside your body. So, besides the taste, this is our good recommendation for smokers. Let's talk about stinging nettle. Stinging nettle is a fantastic plant because it is rich in natural silicon. Natural silicon is very necessary because it is better for the absorption from our body. What does it mean? It is a life essential and a structural building element. It stabilizes our human tissues and it strengthens the bones, the hair, the nails, and the wall of our capillaries. I think this is sometimes interesting, especially for women. Hair and nails, when their nails are broken, when their hair are falling out, it's not so strong. This stinging nettle is a natural, fantastic element which can solve this problem. But I would like to talk about the walls of our capillaries. When we get older, let's say 40 plus, this is a very, very hard borderline in our development. The capillary walls have the tendency to lose their form and they can collapse. That means, even if they have the regular size, from this age, 40 plus, they have the tendency to collapse. And that means also that the blood flow is interrupted, and this finally can lead to a stroke or to a heart attack. If you use this aloe vera with a stinging nettle, the capillary walls are strengthened, they are more stabilized, and that means finally that the blood flow is open again, and you can avoid, it is a good protection against these sicknesses I was talking about. Besides this, the stinging nettle has a lot of other healthy benefits. For example, it is fantastic for the heart and for the respiratory system. It reduces the feeling of heavy and tired legs, especially when you have to stay the whole day in your job, in your business, after sport, for example, after the gym. And it has positive effects on the strengthening of hair, nails and bones, as said already. And besides this, we have other herbs, for example, the dandelion, which is fantastic for the effects of the cholesterol level, and it supports also your cardiovascular system, as well as the digestive system and the whole digestion. The milk thistle supports the liver function and the healthy heart. And finally, the choline, which is fantastic to increase the energy sources. So you see, it's not only the aloe vera, but with these additional herbs, you have a fantastic product which is protecting you in this special age. Q10 is another very important thing, because it's needed nearly from every body cell in our body. It is fantastic and necessary for the energy supply. It activates the immune system, it strengthens heart and nerves, increases fat burning, and has anti-aging effects. What you see here are some curves about different organs. And you see here exactly what happened in your body. From the age of 20 and a little bit 20 plus, everything is fine. And you said, whatever happened, I'm the biggest, I'm the greatest. You can make parties, and the next day you take a hot shower and you can go to work. From the age of 40, everything changed. And maybe you know it from your parents, maybe you know it from your friends, from your colleagues, from your neighbors. Oh, now with 40, yesterday I had a hard day, I need 2 days for recovery, and all like this. And you see here's the reason why. Q10 is built from your body by itself. But this production of Q10 reduce and reduce and reduce. And from the age of 40, okay, your lungs still have 100%. But it started here already with your liver, only 95%. The Q10 in the kidneys is only 72%. And now imagine in your heart, just 68%. The heart, maybe one of the most important, maybe the most important organ, because the heart is working the whole day. When you are sleeping, the heart is still pumping the blood to our whole body. And this is only 68%. That means the Q10 delivers energy to your heart. And now imagine this important organ just gets 68%, less than 3/4 energy because of the reduced Q10 production. And aloe vera with Q10 can help to increase this percentage so that you feel better and that you are more power and you have more energy. And you see here, even if it goes to 50, to 60, to 70, to 80, it's dramatically how the content of Q10 decreased in your body. Aloe vera with Q10 is a fantastic product when you want this additional energy, and some other benefits is it reduces also the free radicals, which is very important to control them. It activates the immune system, and besides this, it's an energized booster for all physical activities. Anti-fatigue, weakness and loss of strength can also be solved and reduced, and finally strengthens heart and nerves. Anti-aging effects we were talking already about. To increase the results from the Q10, we add also green pepper, and this green pepper plus the Q10 plus the aloe vera is a perfect combination you'll find in our ESSENS Aloe Vera Q10. Boswellia, maybe you don't hear this name before. Boswellia is the smell when you go to the church, when they are with this special thing. Somebody love it, somebody don't love it, but it is a powerful natural painkiller, and it is there are a lot of medical investigations which shows that beneficial effects in cases of arthritis, asthma, and ulcerative colitis. And it's not only mouse to mouse, it is shown in 2 placebo-controlled studies that involved 81 individuals with rheumatoid arthritis, reported significant reductions in swelling and pain over the course of 3 months. And this is what I told you already before. Don't expect that something happened overnight. Using aloe vera products means you have to use them for at least, let's say, 2 to 3 months. Sometimes it happens more faster, but don't be disappointed. 2 to 3 months, and you can be sure you feel these beneficial effects in your body. And my recommendation is, if you feel this increasing of energy, that you feel better in which situation ever, don't interrupt this good feeling because you stop using aloe vera. It must be a daily companion for your future. So Aloe Vera Boswellia is recommended against inflammation, muscle, wound and menstrual pain, joint protection, and rheumatoid arthritis. So pain, painkiller, Aloe Vera Boswellia. So you have a clear system what to use for very special situations. Let's talk about money. My opinion is, if you don't spend a little money today for your health, you have to spend a lot of money in the future to fight against diseases. What is more smart? And that we really talk about small money, I will show you. Because Essence offers you best value for your money. Some examples. Our aloe vera drink, the recommended dosage is 2 times a day, 50 up to 50 milliliters. Why can't we say only one figure? Look, my body, more than 100 kilo. Now imagine a small woman with 48 kilo. You can be sure that I need more aloe vera than this small woman. It's natural. The physical situation. So it is from up to. Find out what is your perfect dosage and then use it regularly. 2 times a day, up to maximum 50 milliliters means we need 3 bottles in a month. Just 3 bottles. The member price for a bottle is just €9.60, so the total price is €28.80. And that means we are talking about less than €1 for perfect health. If you are 40 plus, my personal recommendation is add the concentrate. This concentrate is in a small bottle. I love this taste every morning and I don't want to miss it anymore. And the recommended dose 5 milliliters, 2 times a day, 2.5 milliliters. That means 2 times a day, a half coffee spoon. Even here, €9.60 member price. That means in a month it's $14.40. That means less than 50 cents. So in total it is less than €1 plus this is 50 cents. So we're talking about €1.50 for a perfect combination. Aloe Vera Q10 and Boswellia. These boxes contain 60 capsules, 2 capsules per day. So you need 1 box per month. It's €24.10 for the members, and that means 80 cents. And even here's a recommendation: if you are 40 plus and you want the perfect solution, add the concentrate with 50 cents more, and you have a fantastic benefit with only €1.30 for your health. Okay, this was some information about the internal use of aloe vera. We have another video for the external use. Hope to see you in the next video. Have a great time and stay good. Bye.